Hello, all my beautiful flowers, and welcome back to my channel. Flower Fairy here. And in today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be looking at what is coming towards you that you can't see. And just a reminder that today's reading is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So to do this reading today, I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this green moon crystal here. That's what that one looks like. Pile 2, you're going to be this blue Aventurine moon here. And pile 3, you're going to be this red Jasper moon here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get started. Hi pile 1. Hi pile 1. So you guys chose the green moon crystal here. And let's take a look at your oracle here. So you received number 40 with Sun God. And it says, "Come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below." Interesting. So pile number 1, I feel like something that's coming towards you that you can't see is this idea of shadow work, this idea of going within yourself and discovering things that maybe you need to work on, things that you need to illuminate or bring to light. The sun is something that brings light to the earth. It brings warmth. It brings illumination. So I feel like something that's coming towards you that you can't see is this exploration of your inner self, this discovery of your shadow side, the things that maybe you're not proud of, or the things that you need to work on. And I see you doing that. I see you being illuminated, being enlightened in the near future. So really interesting, pile 1. And then you also have number 8, the healing tree of Lila. And with this card, pile 1, I'm seeing that something that's coming towards you is this idea of healing something. So for some of you, this could be a physical condition or physical ailment that you're healing. For some of you, this could be an emotional feeling that you're healing, whether that be anger, whether that be sadness, whether that be jealousy, fear. Or for some of you, it could be mental. You know, maybe you're changing your thought patterns. Maybe you're changing your outlook on life from a negative one to a positive one. But there's an idea of healing here. And I feel like this healing is really going to be beneficial for you and helpful for you. So for some of you, I see you taking more naps, taking time to just rest and ease your mind, ease your body. For some of you, you may be spending more time in nature because we see a lot of nature here on this card, a lot of trees. So maybe you'll be spending time just taking walks in nature. But I definitely see this idea of healing here. So really interesting. And then you also have number 27 with blue, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Lauratiomyces. And it says discovery unknown. So I feel like there's some type of discovery here that's coming for you that you're not able to see. And I feel like this is an inner discovery. I feel like this pile is going to be doing some really deep soul searching here, some deep digging, and discovering something about yourselves. Whether that be, something that you need to heal, an emotion or feeling that you need to heal, or a physical ailment that needs healing, or, like I said, something mental. But again, this idea of discovering the unknown here is coming through. So really interesting, pile one. And then you have the love card here. Beautiful. So for many of you here, I feel like something that's coming that you're not able to see is some sort of love relationship. So for some of you, this may be a new love that's coming into your life. For some of you, this could be an existing love that you have that grows deeper, or an existing relationship that grows deeper. For some of you, it could be even platonic love. So it could be love with a friend or love with a family member. But I feel like this love is really going to bring you a lot of stability, because we have this house here and all of this red, this beautiful big red heart here. So I feel like whatever this love relationship is, it's going to bring this sense of stability, this sense of passion and emotion into your life. And it's interesting because if you look at this card, there's actually a butterfly here in the background. And I feel like this love is going to bring a lot of change into your life, a lot of transformation, a lot of growth. So really interesting, pile one. And then you have number 2 with consciousness, and it says present power. Yeah, so like I was saying before, the Fae are coming through with this message that one thing that's coming that you can't see is this change in your consciousness, this realization of your power, of how powerful you are as a person, and how courageous and brave you are. The lion is a symbol of power and a symbol of courage. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be going through this exploration of your inner self, like I've been speaking about, and you're going to be discovering your inner power. You're going to be really stepping into your power in this next phase of life, and your consciousness is going to be growing, and you're going to be becoming aware of your present power. And I feel like it's going to be very, very enlightening for you and very beneficial for you. And I also feel like it's going to make you feel more in control of your life, more able to reach your goals and go after the things you want. Is just this realization of your inner power, pile one. So really beautiful. And then finally you have number 31 with grimoire, and it says authenticity. really interesting, because I feel like this whole inner growth and inner searching, inner discovery process is going to lead to you expressing and feeling like your true self, you expressing your true nature and your true self to others, to the outside world. And you're going to be coming into your power and coming into the beauty of who you are as a person and the gifts that you have and the qualities that you have. And I feel like for a lot of you, this work that you're doing, this shadow work and this inner work, is going to be a result of you using your third eye, you using your intuition, and really growing your third eye awareness, really growing your spiritual awareness of yourself. So there's going to be this whole transformation, I think, this growing in consciousness, and it's really going to be eye-opening for you. I feel like with this eye being here, I really see you discovering different aspects of yourself, different parts of yourself that you might not even have been aware of before. And I feel like it's going to open this book for you. It's like you're getting the lock, the key to this lock on this book, and you're going to be opening your consciousness, opening your awareness. So really beautiful, pile one. So let's take a look at your tarot now to see what we can find out here. So you have the Nine of Water with Peach, and the Nine of Water is the Nine of Cups card. So I feel like something that's coming that you can't see, pile one, is this feeling of happiness, this feeling of satisfaction in your life. And I feel this sense of serenity and calmness with this card, with this water being here, and then all of these lotus blossoms in this container here. There's an idea of peace and serenity. And so I feel like this inner work that you're going to be doing and this love relationship that's coming is really going to bring you this sense of satisfaction and peace and happiness and beauty. You know, I see there's so much beauty on this card. And I feel like you're just going to be standing there like this person, just admiring this beauty in your life and almost being in shock that things are going so well and that things are so beautiful around you. I see this sense of amazement for you and you just admiring how amazing your life is. So really beautiful. And then you also have the Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords card. So the Fae are coming through with this message today, pile one, that you're really going to be doing some deep cleaning in your life, I feel. There may be things that you need to cut out of your life, especially with the scythe. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but with this sword or scythe here, for some of you, there might be something that you need to cut out of your life, whether that's a bad habit, whether that's a bad emotion, a bad thought, a bad relationship, a bad job, you know, however it resonates for you. But I see you doing this sort of cutting away or getting rid of something that's bringing you down here, pile one. And I see this process releasing you from something and bringing this sense of satisfaction here, the sense of beauty. And for some of you, it could be, you know, like we spoke about before, doing some shadow work and releasing those negative emotions, healing those negative emotions. or thoughts. For some of you, it could be negative self-talk that you're engaging in, speaking negatively to yourself, or it could be, speaking negatively to others, or feeling a certain way. It's going to resonate for everybody differently, but there's sort of a cutting away of negativity here that I'm feeling. So really interesting. And then you also have the 10 of Earth, excuse me, the 2 of Earth, which is the 2 of Pentacles with witch hazel. So with this card, the fair coming through with this message that in the future, there is going to be change here. You are going to be going through this transformation and change. And for some of you, this may involve some sort of balancing act. So maybe you're going to be balancing this inner work with your relationship with another person, or maybe you're going to be balancing this inner work with your job or your career. There's a sense of balancing here, and balancing your emotions, balancing your thoughts, and coming to this place of peace. And I also feel like, this card represents change, and I really see you guys going through this change in consciousness, this change in awareness here. So really beautiful. And then finally, you have the 3 of Earth card with raspberry. And this card is all about working hard towards something and reaping the rewards of it. It's about abundance and being very skilled at something. So for a lot of you here, I feel like you're going to be gathering this abundance here, this fruitfulness, this rewards of your labor. So, you may be working on something right now that is going to bear fruit. It may be a project, it could be your job, maybe you get a promotion, or maybe you finish a project and, have good results from it. But however it resonates here, I really see you reaping the rewards of your labors here and of your success, because we see all of these baskets here that are full of these raspberries. So I'm getting this sense of abundance here, and I feel like that's going to be contributing to this feeling of happiness here, this feeling of peace and satisfaction. So really interesting. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I would love to have you as part of the Flower Fairy family. Otherwise, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. So you guys chose this blue Aventurine moon here. And let's start by looking at your oracle cards. So you received number 10 with fertilizing. And it says, food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Interesting. So I feel like something that's coming to you, pile 2, that you can't see is this idea of feeding your soul. So for some of you, this may be starting to do things that really make you happy, things that really bring you joy, whether that's riding your bike or painting a picture or writing a novel, or whatever it may be for you. For some of you, it may be even gardening, starting a garden or planting seeds. We see this idea of gardening here on this card, fertilizing something. And so it's going to differ for everybody here, but there's an idea of nourishing your soul here, feeding your soul, and filling your life with things that bring you meaning, things that bring you happiness and that really feed your soul. So really beautiful, pile 2. So you also received number 29 with the releasement. Interesting. So the Fae are coming through with this message today, pile 2, that there may be something that you're going to be releasing in the near future. And this is something that's coming that you can't see yet. So for some of you, this may be a relationship that you're releasing. For some of you, it could be a job or some sort of project that you're releasing. It could be a place or a location that you're leaving. But however it resonates for you, there's this idea of releasing something that is no longer serving you, that is no longer making you happy and feeding your soul. And I feel like some of you might feel afraid to release this thing, or might feel a little bit sad about it, because, we see on this card this witch who is looking back here, almost looking back at what she's releasing and sort of feeling a little bit cold, feeling a little bit shaken by what she's about to do. But I feel like whatever this is that you're releasing, it really is going to help you feed your soul, like we spoke about before, and really nourish yourself. And I feel like it's going to be a change for the better. And, I definitely see this happening soon, because we see these fall leaves here on this card. So I feel like it's going to happen during this fall season. But it's something that is really going to lead to growth for you and sort of turning a new page in your life. So really beautiful. So you also received number 4 with turkey tail, and it says block. And that makes a lot of sense here, because I feel like with this thing that you're releasing, you may have been feeling some sort of block in your life. And that's why you're needing to release this thing. So maybe it's a job or career that you feel trapped in or blocked in, or maybe it's a relationship that you feel is toxic, and you're being guided to release that toxicity, release that relationship. Because I believe, this turkey tail mushroom is actually a toxic mushroom. I'm not positive, but I believe that it is. So there's this idea of something being toxic in your life here that you really need to work on releasing, work on letting go of. So really interesting, pile 2. You also received this rooted card here. And it's interesting because we were just talking about releasing something. So I feel like for some of you, whatever this is that you're releasing, it's something that you feel very rooted to. It's something that is not easy for you to let go of. This could be a habit, this could be a relationship, this could be a job. But whatever it is, it's something that you feel tied to. It's something that you feel rooted to. So it may be hard or difficult for you to release it, because on this card we see this house that's tied to the ground here. There's these deep roots here, but it's still trying to fly away. It's trying to release itself. And I feel like this is you here. I feel like you feel very tied to whatever this is, but you really want to break free of it. You really want to release yourself from it. And, you know, it's interesting because on this releasement card, we saw this person here looking back, and it's almost like she doesn't want to leave whatever this is, but she knows that she has to. And it's the same idea in this card. You know, there's this idea of being tied to something, being rooted to it, but wanting to release yourself from it. So really interesting energies there. So let me just fix these cards here. Okay. So you also received number 8 with High Priestess. And it says conduit on it. Interesting. So one thing I'm seeing here that is coming towards you that you can't see, pile 2, is this realization of your own intuition. This realization that you are able to see things that others cannot see. You have a very strong third eye, pile 2, and a very strong awareness, a spiritual awareness. And I feel like you're going to be getting in touch with that intuition, pile 2. I feel like, you know, for some of you, you may be mediums, you may be tarot readers, you may be mediums, however it resonates here, but I feel like you're going to be coming into this awareness of your own spirituality, your own power, your own sense of intuition. And I feel like it's going to be guiding you in this process of releasing something, because your higher self and your intuition knows that it's time to release whatever this is. Your intuition knows that it's not good for you anymore. It's not serving you. And I feel like you're going to be finally believing in yourself and believing in your own guides and your own sense of intuition. So really interesting. And then finally you have number 4 with cycle, and it says decrease. Yeah, so I feel like whatever this is that you're releasing here, it may lead to this feeling of decrease in your life, pile 2. So maybe you're going to feel like, if this is a relationship, like you're having a decrease in love or a decrease in happiness. Or if this is a job, you know, maybe you're going to feel a decrease in money or finances. However it resonates here, but I feel like whatever this releasement is that you're going to be doing, it might lead to this temporary cycle of decrease here. But I feel like this decrease is not going to be a big one. I feel like it's going to be very minor, and I feel like it's going to be just part of the process of release and part of the cycle of releasing something. And I feel like it's almost going to be just like a drop in the bucket, because we see this hand here and there's water that's coming through this hand, but in relation to this big body of water behind it, it's nothing. It's just a drop in the bucket. And so I feel like this cycle of decrease is going to be very short and very minor. So really nothing to worry about or think about here, pile 2. So very interesting. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now to see what information we can get here. So you received number 8 with strength. And that's in the upright position. Beautiful. So the Fae coming through with this message that something that's coming that you're not able to see is this sense of inner strength that you have, pile 2. I feel like you guys are very brave and very strong people. And I feel like you have the courage within you to release whatever this is. And I feel like for some of you, you're not even aware of this strength that you hold. But I feel like this strength is coming to you. You're going to be becoming aware of this inner strength you have. And you're not going to be afraid to release whatever this is. You're not going to be afraid to face your fears and take this courageous move or make this courageous step. And you're almost going to be like this lion tamer here, just facing your fears and overcoming the challenges in your life. So really, really beautiful, pile 2. And then you also received the Queen of Swords card in the upright position. So the Fae are coming through with this message that you are not only brave and strong, pile 2, but you are able to cut out the bad things in your life. You're able to get to the truth of a situation. And you're not afraid to fight your own battles. You're not afraid to stand up for yourself. And I really see you stepping into this power of the Queen of Swords here. And it's something that that's coming that you're not able to see yet, is this inner strength and inner power that you have. And I really see you cutting through whatever this is, this toxicity or negativity, and really finding your inner peace, finding this nourishing of your soul, and really getting to the bottom of things, really finding the truth. So really interesting. And then you have the Hermit in the upright position. So I feel like something that's also coming for you that you can't see, pile 2, is, and we sort of touched on it before, is this awareness of your intuition, of your wisdom, of your knowledge. I feel like you guys are really old souls, and I feel like you have a lot of inner wisdom, a lot of inner knowledge. And I feel like you're very spiritual, you're very connected to your guides. And I feel that way because, we see this older gentleman here, and he's holding this lantern. And I feel like this is your spirit guides here. And they're guiding you towards this new beginning, towards this releasement of whatever this negative experience or person is. And I feel like you're very in touch with your guides. You're very in touch with spirit. And I feel like you're going to be realizing that, pile 2, and really coming into your power and your awareness of how wise and connected you are. So really beautiful. So finally, you have the Sun card here in the upright position. And that's beautiful, pile 2, because I feel like after you release whatever this is, you're going to be coming into this period of happiness, this period of light and enlightenment and growth. And we saw it before with the 9 of think we had no, maybe that was another pile. But I feel like this process of release for you is really going to lead to growth and happiness. And I see you sort of looking back at whatever you've released. But I feel like the sun is right behind you. I feel like the sun is just rising for you. And once you release whatever this is, you're going to be stepping into this beautiful sun, this beautiful happiness and brightness around you. So really, really interesting, pile 2. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you like the reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. And I'd love to have you as part of the Flower Fairy family. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose this red Jasper crystal here. And let's start by looking at your oracle cards. So you received number 42 with the Lovers. And it says, love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. Wow. So the Fae are coming through with this message today, pile 3, that for some of you, something that's coming towards you that you can't see is this love relationship, this bond with someone close. And for some of you, this could be a new love that comes into your life. For some of you, this could be an existing love that you have. But there's this idea of a close bond or close, intimate relationship here. And, you know, for some of you, this could be just an existing love that grows deeper. Or it could be a reconnection with someone that you lost or you lost touch with. Or it could be a new person, you know, that's coming into your life. But I feel like there's going to be this bewitching here, this almost magical alchemy between you two. And I feel there's going to be a lot of attraction, a lot of passion, and a lot of serenity with this card. So really beautiful, pile 3. So you also received number 1 with wishes. Beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like something that's coming towards you is this idea of wish fulfillment here. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been wishing for something. And, you know, it could be for many of you that you've been wishing for this love relationship. You know, maybe for some of you, you've been wishing to meet somebody, or maybe you've been wishing that your relationship would get better, would grow deeper. I really see that happening for you, pile 3. I see one of your wishes coming true here. And it's something that you can't see yet, but it's something that is coming towards you. And I feel like you've been sort of wishing for this for a while. It's something that you've been hoping for, and maybe for some of you, you've been praying for. But I do feel like it's coming for you, pile 3. So really beautiful. So you also received number 17 with Ghost Mushroom and Shine. Yeah, so the Fae are coming through with this message that in the future, you're really going to be shining, pile 3. And, you know, part of this process of shining may be a result of this wish coming true. this new love relationship. And I really see you coming into this glow up time, this time where you feel beautiful and you feel adored and you feel accepted and you feel just really good in your own skin, really, really satisfied. And you're going to shine all around you. I feel like people are going to see you and they're going to say, oh my gosh, this person has changed, because you're going to just be shining. I feel like on the inside and the outside, there's going to be this glow about you, this happiness about you. So really beautiful. You also receive number 32 with puppets, and it says sorcery. Interesting. So the fae are coming through with this message today that something that's coming towards you that you can't see may involve you practicing or getting more in tune with your spiritual practices. And for some of you, this may be magic. You may be incorporating more magical practices into your life. You may be working on spells. You may be working on different spiritual methods, different spiritual practices, however it resonates here. But there's this idea of sorcery, this idea of witchcraft, this idea of magic here that I feel like many of you might be incorporating. But I also get the feeling from this card that whatever this love relationship is here that is either coming into your life or existing in your life, I feel like it's a very magical relationship between the two of you. I feel like, because on this card, it talked about love bewitching us. And so there's this idea of bewitching here, this idea of magic. And so I feel like you two are going to be very bewitched by each other. And, part of that is this magical chemistry that you're going to have with each other. This bewitching, magical feeling that you're going to get when you're with this person, when you're around this person. So really interesting, pile 3. So you also received the friendship card here. Beautiful. So yeah, I see something that's coming towards you is a beautiful friendship, pile 3. And, for some of you, it could be this love relationship here, but for some of you, it could just be a platonic friendship, someone that you meet in the near future, someone that comes into your life. And I feel like you're going to be sharing a lot with this person. I feel like you're going to want to give your heart, give yourself to this person. And I see maybe, this person has been watching you for a while or, been in your presence for a while, but maybe you haven't really seen them or noticed them, because we see this cat here that's sort of looking at this girl, but she has her back to him. It's almost like she can't see them. So I feel like maybe this person has been around you or in your presence, but you haven't really noticed them yet. And I feel like they want to be friends with you. They want to share that bond of friendship, that bond of closeness with you. And I feel like it's something that you can't see yet, but that's coming for you, pile 3. So really beautiful. So you also have number 4 with true love here. Beautiful. Yeah, so this just confirms for me, pile 3, that this relationship that's either coming into your life or is existing in your life right now involves true love, involves two people who really care for each other, really love each other. And it's a genuine love. It's something that comes from the heart, that comes from the soul. And I feel like it's really a beautiful love. It's very rare, and it's very, very beautiful, pile 3. And I almost feel like, with this card, I feel like you two will be mirroring each other, because we see this woman here and she's looking into this mirror at her reflection. So I get this idea that you two will almost mirror each other. You'll be very similar in some ways, and you're going to see yourself, you're going to find yourself in this other person. And I feel like it's going to be very enlightening to you as to who you really are, because I feel like you're going to see qualities in this person that are a reflection of who you are as a person. So really, really interesting, pile 3. So let's take a look at your tarot now to see if we can get some more information. So you received the Fool card here. And it's interesting because the Fool card represents new beginnings and taking a leap of faith on something. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing here, pile 3, is taking a leap of faith on this person or on this relationship and really diving into it head first, really taking action towards it. And I feel like it's going to be a really beautiful adventure for you, a really beautiful new experience. So really interesting, pile 3. You also have the 6 of Wands here. Beautiful. Because the 6 of Wands is about success. It's about achieving something. It's about being victorious in something. So the fair coming through with this message that something that's coming towards you, pile 3, is this feeling of success, this feeling of achieving something. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be this love relationship here that you're going to feel very victorious about. You're going to feel very proud of. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be watching you and almost jealous of that, because, we see on this card this man, and he's riding this horse, and he's got all of these trophies or accolades here. And then there's people watching him in amazement, in awe here in the water. So I feel like some people might be jealous of this relationship or this connection that you have, or they may just be in amazement that, that you found this love of your life, or that you achieve this beautiful love relationship. It's not going to be love for everybody. For some of you, this could be, a career achievement, or, some type of new job or something. But for a lot of you, I feel like it is going to be related to love or friendship here. So really interesting. So you also have the World card here. Wow. So something that's coming towards you that you can't see, pile 3, is this idea of success, this idea of reaching some sort of milestone or goal in your life. And, for some of you, it's this love relationship or friendship that you achieve. For some of you, it could be, like I said before, a work project or a career related success. But there's just this idea of being in a really good place, pile 3, and feeling very satisfied with how far you've come and completing some sort of cycle. So maybe for some of you, this is, a cycle in a relationship. It's a new relationship. It's a renewed relationship. And for some of you, it's either work or, some type of other kind of project that you obtain success in here. So really beautiful. And then finally you have the Emperor here. And for a lot of you, I feel like this energy may represent the person that is coming into your life here, or that's existing in your life. The Emperor is someone who is very powerful, who is very sure of themselves, very confident, and very successful. You know, they rule with dignity. They rule with morals and integrity. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, this could be the energy of the person that's either entering your life soon or existing in your life, or this could be you stepping into your power, you know, you coming into this Emperor energy here. But however it resonates, I definitely see the strong masculine, powerful energy here, and it really transforming your life, it really leading to this new adventure here. So really interesting, pile 3. So I feel like that's all I have for you today, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I'd love to have you as part of the Flower Fairy family. Otherwise, thank you for being here today, and I will see you next time. Bye.